We're gonna go to one of my favorites, Juices for Life. Get myself a smoothie, or a juice. Maybe a shot of wheatgrass, depending on how I'm feeling. This is one of my first, this is like the neighborhood I just moved to like 5 years ago. I walked around the block and I called my girl up and said, I found our new neighborhood. I've been in New York 5 years, originally from Boston, Massachusetts. I swore I would never move to New York, and then I fell in love with Brooklyn. Such a culture that, just growing up Haitian, man, it just impacts you. The food, the music, the people, the islands. I grew up in Brockton. Brockton has a very diverse city. So that's why I fit in Brooklyn. I feel like I fit in Brooklyn comfortably because it's not unlike where I grew up. What's going on, guys? We're in Bed-Stuy. You already know we are at Stuyvesant Heights, Malcolm X. I go to Juices for Life and grab a little smoothie. Yeah, today we did a tour with Nyasia at 685 Putnam, one of my beautiful listings here in Bedford-Stuyvesant. I took around an agent to about 6 properties. So we saw 1437 Dean, which you guys will take a look at. We saw 26 Roosevelt. We saw a few brownstones. We saw a few brick buildings, a few frame homes, all in different price points. So that's the beauty with Bed-Stuy. You can find something in the entry level, you can find something at the luxury level. So right now, taking a little break, get a little bit recharged, and then we're gonna go back to it. Call Serge.
Calling Serge.
Serge is the project manager on all the jobs. I've been working with Serge for about 2 years on these homes in Bed-Stuy, Crown Heights. And like I said, he's the project manager, and he's a young guy and he's part of the team. I also work with Molly Elizabeth, she's our designer. So I have a team of about 4 people. Developer, designer, project manager, and myself, the broker. We're now in Crown Heights, and we're talking about just, affordable property in Brooklyn. Talking about 3 families. I've seen a 3-family for $950. You can probably get it for $875, and with tenants in it, good tenants are in it already. So there are some good deals. There are some great deals in Brooklyn still at an affordable price. Hey guys, what's up? We're at 1437 Dean. Brand new 2-family in a landmark neighborhood, so come and check it out. And here we have our cabinets being delivered today. This is the parlor level, an open space concept. We have 3 bedrooms up top, access to the cellar, backyard. It's going to be beautiful. So you have your living room here. Dining room will be here. And this is an extended building, so it's almost like 50 feet. And then we have our kitchen island here. So it's going to be a kitchen island. It's going to be all tiled off here. And you'll have, if you want to come a little closer, you'll have your refrigerator, range, and then you'll have your sink here. We also have an option if you wanted to put the sink in the middle. That's why you see the plumbing here. But you have your kitchen island here. We have a lot of space here on this great floor, and right there you can put a little, even where you're standing, you can put a little nook, a seating area. But this is beautiful. Look how big this deck is. There's an 8x20, 8x20 deck. We did some repointing on the brick. Repointing is when you fill in the space. So if there's any holes in the wall, in the brick, any different grooves, we just fill it in and make sure it matches the original. And if you look close enough, that, my friends, is an apple tree. Yes. Would you like one? This right here. So last week, this was not painted. The bottom half of this home, it was like a whitish, paint. We went a little darker. This is why it's good to be here every day, or if not every other day, because you're able to make the small decisions. So and I took a photo of it, but the paint was too light. So came and I said we should do it a little darker. It looks much better today, and it's looking great. The brick looks clean. It'll be cool for you guys to see the progress of this, because obviously you're seeing it kind of like somewhat mid-construction, but the beauty is going to be the after, when you see that all this finished, the grass and the trees cut, the paint, the house staged. I like the term studs to staging. We'll have double doors here, opening up. Where you're standing is going to be the living room, dining, kitchen. We have a half bathroom here, and as we always love, we love to pair mirrors, so when you're leaving, you can check yourself out. So this house, a lot more open, and we went with a more modern color palette, hence the black and white contrast. So let's go upstairs to the bedroom level. You'll be able to see the floors today, all brand new hardwood floors. Keeping with the color pattern, we went with the matte black doors on this level. This is what's good for staging too. If you put a little furniture here, you can see how high the ceilings are. This is the master bedroom. We did it up front because, one, this street is a lot more quiet. It's one way. You have the nice tree line view right here over Bear Place and Bean. One of my favorite kind of decisions that we did on this house was there was a fireplace here, there was a mantle here. I decided, and I've done this in another house before, a quick trick to get a little bit more value for your property. Get rid of the fireplace that's not active, the mantle that's not active. Get a little bit more space here, and so you can put a bedroom, you can put a bed actually, and then you don't have to reconfigure the room in a way where you have to figure out where the bed goes. So it adds more space, and the number value, I believe, to get a little bit bigger room when you get that much more space is close to $50,000. Well worth the headache of removing the decorative fireplace to get a little bit more space for your bedroom. This is the tub. We actually didn't put it in the bathroom yet, but this is the beautiful tub that's going to go in that corner of the bathroom. So let's take a look at that. So you have two, large closets here, and then you walk into the master bathroom. We chose the lighter tile. Yeah, I actually put a poll on Instagram. We had two different tiles. We had a black slate and we had this one. And everybody liked this, including the interior designer. And so we tried it out. We had both here in the lighter version one. It just brings a little lightness to the room. You have the standing shower here. Enough space to take a full shower. I'm a big guy and I have enough space here. We're gonna put a tub here. And then you have your dual vanity. So his and her side. Gotta get to see it in mid-progress, but next week, follow, subscribe. You're gonna see a lot more progress. You're gonna see a lot more stuff in the cabinets we begin downstairs, and you'll just continue to follow the progress of 1437D. Yeah. So we have two rooms, common bathroom here, and then you have two good sized bedrooms back here. Guest room, kids room. So on this level, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. Yeah, we actually have an apartment to look at, and then all these homes come with the rental. And then we have the seller's look.
Hey.
This is our guy that did the paint job up on the facade. And how long will something like this new facade last?
It's gonna be last 8 to 10 years at least.
8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
That's good. So if you're not doing a full restoration, you can get a paint job. You recoated it and put you primer.
Yes.
And then 2 coats.
Yep.
Yeah. If you don't mind sharing how much something like this will cost us to repair, to run it like this whole thing.
To be honest, if you go for the restoration, so restoration means we will take a 1 or 2 inch the deteriorated part from top to bottom.
Right.
And the cost is somewhere close to 40, I would say. Yes.
And how about for a renovation where you're just painting, you're smoothing it out, you're putting the primer, you're coating?
Well, in that process, the price is gonna be half of that.
Half less.
But we did actually more than less of half.
More than less of half.
Yeah.
So he's the guy to talk to, right?
Yeah.
Not only does he quality,
yeah,
but he's gonna give you the best price. We're coming off the parlor floor now into you see the half bathroom that leads into the cellar. But since you guys are here early, you get to see the apartment from this level as well. As you know, and as you see from Putnam, I love 1-bedroom apartments. I don't like to squeeze 2 bedrooms. So this is your foyer walking into the 1-bedroom, and we'll take a left here. There'll be doors walking into your wonderful ground level apartment. Still have the sheetrock up now, the electrics are out, but you're walking into a living room. The kitchen's gonna be a wall kitchen. There, your appliances on the wall, and your cabinets. And I love my renters, so we're gonna make sure that they get an in-unit washer and dryer set. Sometimes we even put the unit in there because you guys don't have to buy it, and it comes equipped with a washer and dryer. This is a bathroom, very neat, very clean, consistent with the finishes upstairs. And then we have a nice one bedroom. So this is a great size. This is an awesome size one bedroom. This would rent for about in this neighborhood $2,600. You have an office space, you can put your bed here, and you're close to everything outside. You're close to Kensington Troop, walking distance to the train station at the C train. So we have access to the cellar from here, the owner. This is nice brick, kept brick touch. Yeah, the basement's pretty dry. It's gonna be finished, equipped with their mechanical room, washer and dryer, so a laundry room and a half bathroom. They're really spacious. You know, this is multi-purpose. You can use it as storage. The other property we did a nice little wine room. But right here is just very multi-purpose. If you want to put some gym equipment, you can use it here. I know some people that do art studio. We can see everything is kind of just specced out in raw form right now. So it's going to be beautiful when you guys come back. You can take a look at how everything's finished. Bathroom here, and then you have your washer and dryer, your laundry room in there. So guys, thanks for tuning in. One of my first episodes here on the construction side of Brownstones here in Brooklyn. New construction in New York City. So take a look now and keep coming back to see the updates. This is the parlor level of our Dean Street construction, open space, dining, and kitchen. Next week we'll have some updates for you. So subscribe to the Jasmin Group on YouTube, at the Jasmin Group on Instagram. See you next week.